เจนไหมครับยังไงครับ
ทำได้ครับแต่ว่าอันนี้ทำเป็นตัวอย่างอะไรใช้เวลาสั้นๆเวลาสั้นๆแต่ว่าเราสามารถแยกเครื่องได้หมดแต่ว่าอันนี้จะเป็นแค่โชว์ว่าเราสามารถทำงานนี้ลงบนบอร์ด
Smart, better connected, on a bigger scale than ever before. And Qualcomm is leading the way. You can find us in the places you live and work, the intelligence you rely on, the adventures you remember, and the connections you care about most. Weaving leading-edge AI, high-performance, low-power computing, and unrivaled connectivity into the fabric of daily life, making intelligent computing possible everywhere.
วันนี้จะดีแค่ไหนคะถ้าหากว่าเราดึงเอาศักยภาพนวัตกรรมเทคโนโลยีเข้ามาใช้ในด้านของความเป็นอยู่และการอาศัยที่ดีมากยิ่งขึ้นวันนี้ค่ะกับการเตรียมความพร้อมและกับอีกหนึ่งสัญญาณในการเริ่มต้นวันนี้กับความร่วมมือในทุกภาคส่วนระหว่างหน่วยงานภาครัฐภาคเอกชนและกรุงเทพมหานครพร้อมแล้วค่ะที่จะสร้างสังคมที่ดีสังคมที่น่าอยู่กับ Smart City
Our deployment of more than 200 devices throughout Thailand. Today, Green IO is going to share the details, but most important of all is that the AI is changing everything, and it's taking from the cloud to the edge, and it has to work like this as a hybrid AI. And a lot of opportunities and a lot of problems can be solved, in my opinion, if we enable a lot of people to do these things. And Qualcomm is in the position, and we're committed to enable that by bringing tools, by bringing the software and the hardware, the solution to the people, and especially the people in Thailand as well. So with that support, this is my second time meeting with Kun Cha on this, and his very personal support and dedication to this is really, really notable. So I want to say thank you very much and welcome again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
ทางคุณเนสซี่หลิวแล้วก็คุณกิติชัยจาก Green IO นะที่แล้วได้มีการมอบ they gave us the sensor for Pm2.5 100 of them so we distributed around Bangkok and it's a major problem for us so I think today I talk about the smart city and how we use technology to solve the Pm2.5 improvement this year so when you talk about smart city ของเมืองอัจฉริยะอะไร so we look at the really the Vodafone station or Grand Station of Bangkok. There's going to be new development behind it. So if you talk about smart city, you might think about the greenhouse gas emission, wastewater management, green transportation. Many big things, big investment, big technology like centralized AI, cloud computing. But the same picture when you look at the small corner on the right-hand side, right at the edge, at the location, you see different things. You see homeless. So what is a city but the people? So I think to use AI to become smart, you need to focus more on the people, not on the technology. You cannot over-invest in technology because as a government we have limited resources. We cannot over-invest. So we have to find the right solution that responds to the needs of the people. I think HAI will be one of the solutions because you distribute the computing power to the edge, to the people, and respond to the needs of the farmers and to the market. Like DEPA also using AI for market for the common people. So I like the book by Ben Green by at MIT. He wrote a book not smart city, but smart enough city. So you need smart enough solution, not too smart. You cannot be too smart than the people. And I think you need the intersection between the three circles. One should be people desirable. So the solution needs to be designed by the people, not by the inventor. And business should be viable, proper investment. So I think HAI will be possible because usually it costs less to do computing at the edge, not centralized. And then technical, feasible, and the intersection is the solution for the smart enough city, smart enough solution. And we apply this to the PM2.5, and then I think depend on the people. So you have to empower the people to think to ask this question and to find a solution. Because technology itself cannot provide us a solution, not even the question, So you have the people join. I think the better solution you're going to have. So I think the HAI will be one of the solutions that the city needs. PM2.5, we have to understand where is the source of the PM2.5. It comes from different sources. So the first thing we did when I became governor, we call it the PM2.5 detective, นักสืบฝุ่น have to analyze where it come from, right? We can see the PM2.5 is come from burning or come from automobile. So we have the KU, University, analyze the composition of the PM2.5, and we can see that composition, like you have like nitrogen a lot. It comes from one source, like automobile. If you have some other like silica, it comes from burning of the crops. So we can identify that during the winter time, lots of PM2.5 in Bangkok come from burning of the crops, and some in normal time, not in the winter season, come from automobile. So once you use technology to identify the source of PM2.5, you can attack the problem more correctly. So then you have to use technology properly to identify the source of the problem. And then, so after we analyze, we have 1/3 of the PM2.5 come from the weather, the flowing of the air, 1/3 from the burning of the automobile, like fossil fuel, and the 1/3 from burning of the crops around Bangkok. So when all three come together, we get red in Bangkok. We get very bad, but if not happening at the same time, so maybe get orange or yellow. So this is the low-cost sensor that we use. So I think this is important because in Bangkok we have about 72 high-quality sensor. Like if you are here, the closest one would be in Benjakiti Park. But you care more about the air you breathe here in this room, not at the Benjakiti, right? So micro sensor help you to identify the problem locally at the edge, not centralized. So I think it helps. But we need centralized tool, to do the. Because sometimes you have to take out humidity and other things. So we need like small sensor to give you local problem. So the location in Nakhon Nayok, that they have like 5,000 bright of area that if they burn here 2-3 days after that, and the wind come from northeast, Bangkok will be red. Because these are 5,000 area of rice that they very tall rice. They have a low area, so they need to grow like 2 meter high rice, and they need to burn it. They cannot like cut it. So we identify this location by using technology to see the air, to see the red hotspot, and we went there to talk to the farmer, to talk to the local authorities, not to burn. So this year, very few burning here, and you see much better air quality. So technology help find the solution, the correct solution. We cannot say everyone don't burn, and very difficult. But we can localize. Okay, this is the problem that come to Bangkok. So we go to talk to them, and then we identify the problem. And then evaluation, we can do proper warning. If you realize, maybe last week we start cell broadcasting. In district we have 50 districts. If you drive into Patumban district, last week you will get beep alert, red. Wear the mask, So we can do localized warning. I think HAI will help because it's localized. So with this broadcast, help a lot. But the problem we don't have in English version yet, so we change now to English version, so you can use it now. We have like information alert, but in Thai. So now more strict for the exhaust from the automobile. Usually we use 30%. We use like a transparency of how you call it, อัตราความทึบแสง 30%, but we reduce it to 20%, so it's stricter. So last year we can illegal only 52 automobiles, like. But now last month we catch nearly 400 of the bus when we lower the standard to be stricter. So with all these technology, we see some improvement in improving the air quality. And then we try to make them change the oil filter. Everyone can be part of the problem. Once you start driving the car, you start emitting the PM2.5. So we have to help. เปลี่ยนน้ำมันเครื่องกันยัง You have car, right? Change your oil, change your filter now, and you be part of the solution too. So really, AI can also help. Because maybe you low emission, so we use CCTV around Bangkok and to look at the license plate. And then we check the license plate with our list, you know. If you are in the green list, if you're the automobile that using like Euro 4 or EV, or you just change your oil, change your filter, you consider to be in the green list, so you can come into Bangkok. But if you're not in the green list, and we caught you when we announced low emission zone period, you're going to be fined. And then last year, it's the first time that the court accepted the digital CCTV to be proof of evidence, you know, that you violate the law. So the court order to pay fine. And this one you can use HAI, CCTV to collect the picture, analyze it, and say that this is a bad car, not to come to me. So I think we have sensor, you know, at the park and outside the park. You can see different, like 20 microgram per cubic meter at every park, you know, in Lumini Park, in Lat Krabang, you can see big difference with the tree and on the road and in the Suan Luang Rod 9, you know. So I think not only technology, but if you put more tree on the street in Bangkok, you know, you will help like screening the PM2.5 from automobile. So you can see with this small sensor, so you can find the effect of this tree planting. And we do like small scale, we call 50-minute parks around Bangkok. So people can have a refill, they can go stay in the park, you know. And so we have like 421 parks, small parks.
เราขออนุญาตให้ทุกคนอยู่ด้านบนเวทีสักครู่หนึ่งนะคะโอ้โหได้ฟังแบบนี้แล้วรู้สึกภาคภูมิใจมากๆเลยค่ะที่เรามีผู้ว่ากรุงเทพมหานครนะคะอย่างทางการมีทีมด้วยค่ะท่านค่ะแล้วก็เป็นแพลตฟอร์มดีๆนวัตกรรมดีๆในครั้งนี้ด้วยนะคะขออนุญาตกล้องด้านหลังด้วยนะคะขอบคุณสื่อมวลชนมากๆและก้าวเข้าสู่ Smart City และเพื่อนโลกที่น่าอยู่มากยิ่งขึ้นขออนุญาตให้ทุกท่านยังคงอยู่ด้านของเราต่อไปในอนาคต